Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are at Goodwill. Today is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to y'all and happy Mother's Day. I know I didn't get to say that in the live. Sometimes I don't even know, and it just slips my mind to say stuff. I swear I planned to say it like right before I hit the live button, but hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all's day. Anywho, as I said, we're at Goodwill. We're about to do a little thrift with me. I want to take y'all in the Goodwill and kind of do a continuation of last time. I really enjoyed showing y'all some new brands and giving y'all some insight on the brands. So that's what we're going to do. Also, I wanted to give y'all a little bit of an explanation about my eBay situation. As I told y'all on my live stream, I am back to eBay, y'all. I went crawling back. I went crawling back on my hands and knees to eBay, y'all. But I did make some changes. Okay. So it wasn't just no, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like I broke up with them and then, they was just able to come back all freely, girl. I had to make some changes. All right. So I basically no longer ship with USPS on eBay. I ship with UPS. Okay. UPS has always done me well when I shipped through Macari, haven't had any problems. So I figured it was a good option. Plus, they have that ground shipping option, which is like the first class option or the ground advantage for USPS. So that's what we're doing now. But unfortunately, that does mean that some areas who don't have UPS, it's a little bit more expensive for the shipping. But once I update my links, because I need to add my vintage store and everything to my description, which normally that's where my links are. If y'all are interested in ever looking at any of my shops, including the $10 shops, I literally have like 5 stores now. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. But I'm actually happy. Out of that whole debacle, I got my vintage store and I made a sale, and I actually like that they don't charge as much. So we're keeping the vintage. But like I said, changed it up. So if you don't like UPS, or if just in general it's not in your area, it's making the shipping look like it's super expensive on my eBay shop, you can always, most of the time, purchase any of the clothing items on Poshmark, and that way you can get that USPS guaranteed. Or go to my Mercari, and sometimes I ship through FedEx there, because I basically just tell my cross-listing platform to pick the cheapest option. So whatever the cheapest option is, it will be listed on Mercari. And that way, if it's an electronic item, you can always find anything listed on eBay on Mercari. Okay, that's where most of the things end up. Mercari. Okay, I'm selective with eBay and Poshmark, and Vinted sometimes just doesn't take some of my listings, to be honest. So yes, y'all, let's get in here. I'm so excited. This is one of the Goodwills I usually find good things at. It's Monday, so they changed the tags over, the sales tags. So I'm excited. This is like, we're kind of late into the afternoon, but there's not that many cars in the parking lot. And, I still have hope, even though I got out kind of late. So let's get in here and see what they got. Okay, y'all, so this is a new brand that I never heard of. It's called Squid House, and I did some research, and it's pretty cheap here, $4.99, but I'm not going to purchase it because listings that I see out there for this one is about $23. I did see some sold for $30, but I would rather get it from the bins if I'm going to sell this brand. All right, so I'm in the skirt aisle, and this is why it's important to go through some of those aisles that are a little bit less popular. I found these. These are a new athletic brand to me. I never heard of it. It's called Carrots. It has this symbol of a carrot and this logo. They're $4.49. And these have a special back to them, and this is called the riding legging, and I saw it sold on Poshmark for $34, so we are going to get this one. Okay, y'all, so we are in between the pants and the jeans, and guess what? We found us a Young Fabulous and broke. I'm still checking it out, so we're going to see if it's got any flaws, but it doesn't look like it. This is a pretty good brand to pick up. So, yeah, it's only $6.49. I might do a lens first before I actually pick it up because sizes really do matter to me now. Okay, y'all, guess what? This is one of my favorite brands to pick up from the bins mostly, but today it might be a favorite overall. So this, y'all, is Joseph Ripkoff. Okay, it sells so good, even though it's kind of a slow mover. Don't worry, she will eventually get up and go. Y'all, suddenly people gotta come over here because I'm doing stuff. And another one. So, y'all, look what I found. Y'all know this is my favorite brand, Miss Cachet. Okay, this is kind of a plain piece, but it's classic. It's, what is it called? Capsule wardrobe. Found another Cachet piece, and they're all on sale today. So this one is navy blue, and it is a flare leg, y'all. I'm super excited. Love a good flare leg, and it's one of those comfortable styles you can wear like as workwear or nice and casual. But either way, super comfortable. Love it. I think it's a newer Cachet, and the other one may be like a vintage. Girl, we are just finding all the good stuff today. I think it's because I'm going through like a less popular aisle in general. But we just found, let me just show y'all. Neely Lotan. Y'all, this is a bolo, okay? So, depending on the piece, so I might have to do a lens on this one particularly. But generally, oh God, it's stuck, y'all. Hold on. Generally, when you find Neely Lotan, it's a go, unless it's overpriced. This one is priced at $6.49. It is a size 10, which we love. And it is like this military style slim pants, which is kind of like a, we don't know, because y'all know the slim pants are going out. But because it's shaped kind of like a harem pant, it might have some selling power. We'll have to see. Okay? But either way, write this brand down, y'all. Okay, now we got a little bit of a dilemma. Beta brand, y'all. Now, initially I looked at it and I was like, no, we're not going to pick her up because the other beta brand stuff that we had only sold for like $20 or $25. However, this one's on sale, so it's about $4.50. It's a size large, and it has a pattern, which most of the time I get the plain ones when I find them. So I'm like, should I leave this one behind or get it, y'all? Okay, y'all, so it's a no on the beta brand pants. It was only listed for $25 on eBay, but I found this one, and it was actually listed for like $200 and something on some other resale website. Yes, Neely Lotan. Put that on your BOLO list. Y'all, the pants aisle is winning right now. Let me show y'all. I found a new brand. So this brand is called Lentico. These are a linen blend pant, and I saw them listed new with tags for $54 on Poshmark. These ones pretty much look like they haven't been used at all, and linen is a great material for the season. And guess what? Just $3. So even if I sell it for like $35, that would be great. So yes, this is a good one, y'all. Also, it is a European brand. Leaving the pants. On to the jeans. They skinny, so it's a no, I don't think, anyway. What y'all think? I never sell Hollister. But also, it's a 7, which means it's like, oh wait, no, it says 7, but it is waist 28. I was gonna say, I hate when it's like junior sizes because I'm always nervous about the sizes. I don't know, maybe I should lens this one. Okay, so it's a no, but I kind of wanted to get them, but I'm not going to because there's too many different ones for different prices everywhere. So I'm just gonna leave it for today. Shoes. So I got a little tired of looking through the clothes, so we'll do shoes and maybe bags, and then we'll go look through the dresses, and then we're gonna leave because I'm kind of getting hungry already. And this coffee is not helping, y'all. Girl, I want to pick these up so bad. However, Dolce Vita, they just never do what I want them to do. Although they're very expensive retail. Okay, y'all, so I found a bag. This is a 100% leather suede bag. It doesn't have a brand on it, but what tipped me off was the YKK zippers. Here's what it looks like all zipped up. It's a really good color. I love this. Very cute, very tropical. Okay, let's see, what was the price? Because I didn't even look. $13, and it's not on sale, girl. I'm gonna put it back unless I can find a brand. Would y'all buy this bag for $13? I don't know. It's too much of a risk. I would risk it at the bins, but not at the store. Never forget to look through the wallet section. Okay, there was nothing this time, but never forget, even though there was nothing. We're now in the dress section, but I need to get out of the plus size and go for the more common sizes. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so the dress aisle is kind of disappointing right now, I'm not gonna lie, but I do have a brand to show y'all. This one, little cute little romper. I thought it was a dress actually. Super cute, embroidered, cute, right? Brand is called Hello Molly. I looked it up, not worth $11 at the Goodwill store. I'm just not willing to risk it, not unless it was like new with tags, but I saw prices listed out there for up to $98. The $98 dress was a maxi dress, new with tag. I would say normal comps probably like $30 to $50 or even $25 to $50, which means if you see it at the bins, definitely pick it up. I would have picked this one up if it was maybe half priced. It's at least a size medium, so I would have gave it a chance, a try, just to see how the brand would do. But yes, definitely at the bin. Now, y'all, this is tempting. I don't know. Let me show y'all first. This is a overall set from Aerie, or just an overall jumpsuit. I don't know. Do we call it a set? So it's extra small, so I'm thinking no. It is full price at $8, but overalls are really making a comeback this season. So yeah, and these ones are kind of cute. Okay, another new brand that I just ran into is called Silk and Salt, and this cute little sweater dress I would pick up if I had the other piece to it, because it is on sale for $8.90 or $8.49, so it would have been only like $4.25. I saw this set. It usually comes with a cropped sweater or cropped cardigan. I think it was a sweater though. Don't quote me on Facebook, I'm not sure. I just looked at it. But yeah, if it had both pieces, I saw it listed for $28. I would have definitely gave it a chance, because the brand itself has some pretty good prices out there. So I would say if you find Silk and Salt somewhere, definitely look up the piece and see if it's worth your money. Okay, we're down to the last little bit of the dress aisle, and I ran into this, y'all. It's actually Madewell. I know. So before y'all start thinking no, let me tell y'all. I looked at the fabric and I knew immediately it was silk. Okay, so that's what made me look into it, because y'all know Madewell hasn't been doing what she needs to do for me. So I looked into it. This one is a size 8, and it looks like the larger sizes, like anywhere above 8, I guess. I seen one listed for $60, and it was a 10. This one is full price, so it's $11.49, which is kind of a risk, which I hate doing with Madewell right now. But oh wait, this is actually an older style too, because it has the 1937 tag. I don't know. I think I might leave it, just because I have PTSD with Madewell. But it's definitely a classic, and I would have gotten it if it was half price. Right. I'm gonna go look through the home stuff, because now I'm in a frenzy and I just want to look still. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go. Girl, she listed for $17 on eBay. We're gonna put her back. All right, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go through my stuff one more time, and then we out of here. All right, so we in the car. I got some Wendy's, and y'all are not on my mic anymore, y'all. I didn't de-mic. Sorry, I just realized I did that. But I just wanted to do an outro to this this vlog, and ask y'all if y'all like this style of thrift with me. So basically, it helps me to be a little bit more thorough when I'm looking. And then also, I thought it would be a big help for y'all to kind of know some newer brands that I run into while I'm at the Goodwill, but I don't always get to talk about because I don't always pick them up. So it's a win-win. We get a little bit of brand knowledge, and, you know, I find the stuff I actually want because I take my time and look, you know. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Definitely leave me a like and subscribe if y'all want more, and I will be back. All right, peace. See y'all later. Bye.